This week, we are staying in Vista Linda Campground just outside of Jemez Springs, New Mexico. We have packed a lunch, loaded up the backpacks, and are off for the day's adventures.
Right here on the side of the highway is the soda dam. Not really sure what that is yet, but we're gonna go check it out.
I guess that's the soda dam. It's really strange looking. I've never seen anything like it.
The formation you see is a buildup of calcium carbonate that's been bubbling up out of the ground with the spring water. It's made this huge formation over centuries. Hey, what do you think? We're in a calcium carbonate cave.
Yeah, it's a little cave-like area. It's pretty neat. You can see over there where water is bubbling up or dripping down or something and causing formations.
It's kind of a wild place.
Yeah, it is. This is the backside of the soda dam.
After enjoying the wondrous and unique soda dam, we head further up New Mexico Highway 4 to Valles Caldera National Preserve, gaining over 2,000 feet of elevation in the process. The temperature is noticeably colder here, and we are starting to experience some low clouds that hold the promise of cold precipitation.
Well, we haven't been here for very long. We went in this visitor center and looked around a little bit, talked with one of the park rangers, came back out, and here's our weather. Yep, it's turned to rain. It's cold and it's windy, but we're still going to do some hiking. And today, it's the Lahara Trail. It's a 1.5-mile loop. It goes around the smallest volcanic dome in the park. We're here in the Caldera section, so if you kind of look around, there's mountains on all sides, and it's kind of a flat, grassy valley in the middle. But let's go check out this dome.
Cerro Lahara formed about 500,000 years ago when lava swelled up and onto the caldera floor, creating this, the smallest and youngest dome in the preserve. As we walk, we see other domes in the distance, along with a sizable prairie dog colony. We don't see any prairie dogs on this visit, though. It seems they are already tucked snugly away in their burrows for their long winter's nap. It's been a fairly easy hike so far. I think we're probably maybe a quarter to halfway around it. It's flat, even footing, good hike. The weather is just really bad. It's cold. The rain is blowing right in our faces. It's not pleasant. We are now in the cabin district of Valles Caldera National Preserve, right? So let's go see what we can see.
Yeah, the weather hasn't exactly improved. It's raining right now, but just a moment ago it was snowing. So it's a little bit of both.
Located in the cabin district are 6 historic cabins that are remnants of the area's ranching history. They were all built between 1915 and 1951. Not sure if you've ever seen the show Longmire. We hadn't even heard of it, but one of the cabins here is from that show. It was the main character's house, I guess.
We think it's this cabin, but we're not entirely sure. They're not marked, so I don't know.
And there's Lahara that we just hiked around. This is a beautiful place. It seems like it'd be one of those places that would be just incredibly peaceful to live.
Check out that fresh coating of snow over there. It did not look like that when we got here.
The caldera we are able to visit today was formed 1.2 million years ago during an explosive volcanic eruption. After the eruption, the Earth collapsed into the volcano's drained magma chamber, creating the 13-mile caldera. Since then, 15 smaller eruptions have created domes, like Cerro Lahara that we hiked around earlier.
So right now we're standing in the middle of a caldera from a volcano that erupted 1.25 million years ago. And right now, this is the middle of the volcano right here. The eruption was 300 times the size of the eruption of Mount St. Helens. Pretty impressive.
While Valles Caldera is now dormant, it is definitely not extinct. There are still signs of volcanic activity in the form of hot springs and fumaroles located in the backcountry. Sadly, we are not able to visit those areas today. We will save that for our next trip.
Get ready to go see if we can find Jemez Falls.
On our way back to the campground, we couldn't resist one last stop to see Jemez Falls.
After just a short walk, I don't know, it took us, what, maybe 15 minutes or less? We found Jemez Falls. Got some ice on the sides of it. It's snow and ice.
This is such a fun area to explore. We love scrambling around on the rocks in search of the best view of the waterfall and finding interesting nooks and crannies along the way.
We are just getting ready to leave the Vista Linda campground near Jemez Springs, New Mexico. It's been a nice quiet place for a couple of nights. Just so you know though, there is very, very, very little cell coverage here. We have Verizon and occasionally we could get a text to go through, but that was about it.
Well, this wraps up our time in New Mexico. It is off to a new destination and a new adventure. If you enjoyed this one, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button below the video description, and dropping us a comment. Thanks for watching.